Hi all, right back with more Space Empires 4X, playing the Doomsday machine, small map Doomsday machine, solo scenario. This is part 3. We're just about to start turn 1 of round 4 if you like. I know I'm showing a 3 there, but I think I explained it before. I think it's sort of slightly awkwardly set up, isn't it? So I don't change that until we get there. But I mean, it does keep you right here. I think it was said already. This is us on to, well, when we've finished 3 turns, we'll be on to economic phase 4, right? Doomsday machine comes in on economic phase 7, the first one. So where are we at? We've got our ship size up to 3. That's all we've done technology wise. We've got another couple of colony ships, but I think at the end of this economy phase we're going to start building some battle cruisers, was it? Battle cruisers, yeah. The thing is, you can't just save up all your points and build them all at once, because you've got the shipyard capability, the size of the shipyards to be able to take into consideration, so you do need to. And then, of course, the more ships you build, the more maintenance you pay, and all that stuff. Anyway, okay, so turn 1. I wanted to say, I mean, I've not long finished that last part actually, so it's fresh in my mind that we need 10 minerals back to get the 50 that I think we require for what we're wanting to do. So we've got a miner ship with minerals here, yeah. So he's going to go back here and drop. No, hang on. Yeah, I think so. Is there any better way of doing that? No, because if it goes, well, if this is colonised, you could go 1, 2, drop it off there, and then 3 out to there. We could go drop it off here for 1, and then 1, 2. But hopefully I'm going to head out and colonise this the next turn, then the next turn he'll be able to move back in there. Yeah, I think that's fine. So I'm going to move him into here, drop these minerals off. Where is the other miner then? Right, okay, so other miners here. He's coming in here, grabbing these minerals. So we know this is a planet, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is 8. So there's only 7 that we've discovered. So should we just head into deep space? Because are we bothered about that last planet? I think the fact it's so far out, time-wise, because even, yeah, see, although we can get to Bend in here, if there, it's another economic phase, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, and then another 1. I mean, unless I started, like I say, putting pipelines in, or upgrading my movement technology, which I'm not intending to do. Well, there's where one of the colony ships is going, so let's head him out towards that, and then the other one's going down here, isn't it? So let's head that out towards that. So yeah, just finally the scouts. Yeah, I suppose it's all about going into deep space. I mean, the things we're looking for are the minerals become 10 minerals rather than 5. And then the big one you're looking for is a space wreck, which if you can get that back to a planet, then you can upgrade randomly upgrade a technology, which is kind of awesome. But you got to find that and then get a miner out there to get it. I think I'll just pop scout number 1 into here then, and we'll go for that. I mean, if we happen to lose these, it means our maintenance cost goes down. These can be useful, but I don't really want to have the aim against the Doomsday machine anyway. Their class is an E. So, and their hull size is a 1, their attack's only a 3. It's not the best. The ones we're going to get are what, battle cruisers, did we say? So, where's a battle cruiser? Just to, an example of, there's a scout there. You can see the battle cruisers, the class B, 5, and it's got a built-in defence of 1 as well, whereas the scout's not got any defence, and 2 less And then it's got a hull of 2, this as well, compared to that. So it takes 2 hits to kill as well. So far superior. And we get to shoot at the Doomsday Machine first. So, which is kind of huge. So, yeah, so we don't really mind if the scouts go away. Right, well, let's move. Where is that other miner? We just put him back into there, didn't we? So 1, 2, so this would be the closest, but this scout's sort of right, maybe just go across this way then. We're eventually going to come across some dangers, and then we're going to lose our scouts, no doubt, but or alien ships if we find barren planets because of that that advanced rule we're playing with. That's just going to spawn some alien ships, and that'll be that. There's no real point going through the combat procedure with that. You'd have to be amazingly lucky. Roll 1s constantly and roll 10s constantly for them or something. Well, maybe not 10s, but you know what I mean. It's unlikely. It's not worth it, really. Is that everybody moved? 2 colony ships, 2 miners, 3 scouts. Right, no combat to do. Right, this scout's not exploring. Scout 3 and Scout 1 are, but they're exploring deep space. So let's get Scout 1 first. So I've got my cup of many deep space tokens. Them all will shuffle and drag one out, and hopefully it's not a danger. Right, it's a warp point. They're optional, aren't they? So does that mean I get to draw another one, or does it just mean it becomes nothing? I want to say it might actually tell you in the rules that you just ignore it, I think, with that one. Right, wait till I pause a second. Well, I'm not really seeing anything there. I sort of feel like maybe I should get to draw another tile here. Another counter. Because basically if you weren't playing with these optional rules, they wouldn't be in the cup. I had a feeling it said that if you're not using this rule, just ignore them. But I'm not seeing it. Hang on. If no other warp point of the same number has been discovered, the warp point is ignored. Treat the space as if it were empty. Oh, that's not really... Yeah, I'm going to draw another one then. Right, so I'm going to draw another one, so I'll keep that out of the cup just now. I'll probably just chuck it back in the cup once I've drawn this one. And then if we draw it again, we can do the same. Yeah. Right, okay, well there's what we get for drawing another one. So that scout's been destroyed, that red cube can go away. And scout number 1 is back, available to purchase again. So that danger marker gets left out the cup. I'll chuck the warp point back in, but let's say we draw it again then, so be it. Right, scout number 3 is going to do something similar. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully not draw a danger anyway. Here we go. Right, asteroids then. So not any good, but at least he's still alive. And that goes away. Right, that was the only exploration. So we've done movement, combat, exploration for turn 1. Right, okay, that was almost a disaster. Well, it could have been a lot worse. When I paused there, I managed to drop my tweezers out my hand, and they scattered a couple of counters and cubes across the... like I say, it could have been a lot worse, I think. I think I might have had to look back in the video footage to find everything, but I think I replaced everything okay. Unless you can see anything out of the ordinary. Hopefully I might look at that as I'm watching it back, but it wasn't that much damage. Could have been worse, let's say. Okay, so this is turn 2 movement. So we've got colony ship movement. This one's coming into here and settling. We've got another one here. He's not going to quite get there, is he? This is going to there. And then our miners, well, one of them's returned the 5. This one, now hold on, where's he going to go next? And the thing is, I want to keep him closer to my scouts in case we get a shipwreck, so... Oh no. No, that's annoying. Well, hang on, we've got 2 more movement points, so I could take it down to here. Aren't you better going across to here, Grant? That's closer to your scouts, to be honest. But Scout 2 here and Scout 3 here. So yeah, as long as I drop it off by the end of the turn. I mean, I could drop it off here and then head back out, but there's no... I mean, there's this minerals here right enough. I think I should just ignore this mineral and this one for now. Head back to here, because there's still 2 out here, and then we might get lucky with some deep space. Possible is, like I say, 10 counters. So I'm going to go across to here with this, I think. That's turn 2 for that miner. So this other miner's going to head out, but he might not grab that 5, because this might get explored. So we'll head out that way. 2 colony ships, 2 miners, and then only 2 scouts now. So right, Scout 2 is going in there. Scout 3 is going to head in here then. Quite far away, that one, but... Okay. So, no combat, let's explore. So, Scout 2, again, into the cup. Try and find something better than the last 2. Here we go. Oh, that's a barren planet, so it's just as bad, isn't it? So, barren planet, we're going to get spawn 4. What is it? 4 alien ships. I mean, I'll take them out here, but I don't really see the point. I'm not going to do anything with them. They're going to fight my scout, but it's just it's not worth it. I mean, yeah, I might hit one of them, but you can see they're all class 2 class C's and 2 class D's. They're all going to fire before me. They only need to hit me once, so it's kind of pointless. So we'll just leave that. Right, and then, well, can we get in and out of Scout 3? It's a pity that one was closer to the miner as well. That's the one we wanted to get lucky with, but... Right, Scout 3. Let's see, this might be the end of our scouts. No, danger again. So that's gone. That's our other scout away. So it might well be that that's... Where's scout number 1? Did I purchase them again? No. What have I done with them? I'll put them in the wrong place. No! No, I've not. I'm not talking rubbish. Right. So I don't think it's probably worth buying any more scouts. I mean, unless I had some leftover points, and I might still get one. Then it can always be used as a combat ship if... I mean, where am I going to go? I don't... suppose I could head out to some of these maybe, but... Right, anyway, that's turn 2 movement, exploration. Movement, combat and exploration done. Right, moving my turn marker on to turn 3. So this miner's going to drop off in here. So that's our 10 minerals that we're looking to get the number we wanted. Yeah, I guess this miner's going to come in here and grab the minerals. Because, well, we need our scout before we can start thinking about other things. That colony ship's staying where it is. This one's moving here and settling there. And that's going to be that. Nice and quick, because we've no scout ships left. So that's turn 3 finished. Right, so on to economy. Turn 4. Move that up to 4. And get our sheet ready and a pencil. And also that, so we can see what we're going to purchase. Right, so we're carrying over 7 points from a previous turn. And then, so what is our colony income? So 20 for the home planet. Let's get the minerals off again. I always forget about that. So 1, 2. Right. And then, so we've got 20 for the home planet. 5, 10, that's 30. 33, 34, 35. 20, 33, 34, 35, yeah. So 35 for our colony income. On top of the 7, yeah, that's what I worked out, wasn't it? So 35. And I've got 10 minerals again. So I'll chuck them away. And oh yeah, I forgot about my pipelines. Again, it's only 2 pipeline. So it looks like I'm just going to settle with that, I think. You can say the bigger scenarios are, if you're playing the big map on this, it'd be more worthwhile. And I think the Alien Empire one, which I'd like to have a go at, because it's far more interesting than this. This is sort of pretty straightforward. Although it's not easy, it's not easy, which we'll see. So 35, 45, 52, so we've got 54. Oh, but I'd forgot about my maintenance. Yeah, if I hadn't counted that would have been 52. Of course, we lost our scouts anyway. In fact, our maintenance is 0, isn't it? We lost all our scouts. Well, we only had 2 left this turn. So yeah, so we still got 54. No maintenance. Right, so, well, I think we know what we're doing. We're going to buy ship size technology 4. The other thing I probably want to jump into is maybe some attack or defence. But ship size technology 4 is 20 points. But now we can build the ships that we want. So 20 there. Leaves us with 34. And I'm just going to straight up buy 2 battle cruisers, because they're 15, aren't they? BC's battle cruisers, 15. Their hull size is 2, so that's 4 points of hull size. Remember, our shipyards have a hull capacity of 5, so that's fine. In fact, if I had any more, I could build the likes of a scout or a destroyer, I think. Or likes, I mean, I could even another colony ship if I wanted to, or a pipeline. Right, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to buy BC times 2. Now, hold on here. I thought the problem is, like I said earlier, you've only got a limited amount of shipyard hull size. So what I'm pausing there for is, if I build them just now, then I've no attack technology. My attack technology is 0 and defense is 0. And if I was to upgrade one of them next turn, these 2 ships that I'm buying would still have an attack and defense is 0. I would then have to spend. They need to be at a shipyard. And what is it you spend to upgrade them then? Actually, I've not. It can't be their cost, surely. Is it their hull size? It's probably their hull size, which isn't too bad. Yeah, so there it's there regarding upgrades. Rule 9.10.4 on page 11. A ship may be upgraded to the player's current technology level. The ship must be in a system with a shipyard. There is no limit to the number of ships that can be upgraded at a single shipyard. The ship must not move for an entire turn. Okay, that's not too bad though. It must begin and end the turn at the shipyard. So it can't move for the entire turn. Well, we've got 3 turns though. It's just a turn. and a number of CPs must be expended equal to its hull size. This upgrades all of its technologies to current level. Okay, that's not too bad, because these have got hull size at 2. So I think I'm going to still go ahead with this and get a couple of ships built. So 2 battle cruisers, BC times 2, that's 30 points. 30, 50, we've got 4 left over, which I'm not going to use. So we'll carry that on to economic phase 5. And that has added our maintenance, obviously 2 ships at hull size 2, our maintenance is going to be 4. Again, I'm not going to mess with that down on that sheet. So battle cruisers, so we take battle cruiser 1, and then the battle cruiser 1, and then we'll put a 2 underneath it. So we've got 2 battle cruisers, and clearly they still have to, because they have to be built. The only place we've got shipyards is back at our home base. So it's allowed us to buy the build day 2, but if I was to upgrade my attack technology next turn, then spend... Alright, so you must have to do that within the actual movement turn then, the turn track. Okay. So you actually need to leave points left over. So I'd need 4 points left over after my next economic phase. Let's say I upgraded, I progressed in technology level 1 in attack. Right, so then I move into my turn 1, and then while I'm at the shipyard, without moving on turn 1, I can upgrade both of them for 4 points, up to attack 1. But I could also have built another battle cruiser or 2 at these shipyards after upgrading my technology, so they then benefit from it as well. Yeah, okay. Right, so that's me spent all my points. Yeah, we're moving on, aren't we? So again, quick cycle through all of these. Done this, paid our maintenance. Maintenance was 0, remember. Purchased our units, placed our units, and then obviously still not quite done that. So increase colonies. This one becomes a 5. And we've got 2 that are going to flip over to become 3s. And that one there. And the one up there. And then 2 new colonies appear in. Another 1 counter. There we go. Here. That Bendon. And finally, yeah. I hate when that. I'm really quite fussy about how things are. I cringe when I watch some people and they've got all the counters all just chucked about upside down and it's, yeah. I wish it was more like that, because that's probably part of the reason my videos take so long as well, isn't it? Because I'm so fussy. Okay, that's that. Right, moving on to turn 1 of what you could call round 5. 3 turns and then economic phase 5. Yeah, well, we didn't get another scout, so this could go pretty swiftly, really, couldn't it? In fact, we've only got miners, we've not got any colony ships. Yeah, have I been a little bit... I don't know. Maybe, I don't, well, we'll see. We'll see if that was a mistake. I mean, should have done things a bit more. Maybe we didn't need to build battle cruisers just yet, possibly. So miners, yeah, we could have done that scout ship, admittedly. But then I only had 4 points left, didn't I? And yet I could have built a scout ship because we had 1 extra hull point left, didn't we? Well, but you only had 4 points, Grant. So that's that. Okay, well, it'll be a quiet-ish turn then. This guy's got some minerals. He's going to come back here, drop minerals off. And then the other miners here. He's as well going to get this one then. So into there. Right. Well, I mean, our battle cruisers can move. But I think we want to keep them there in case we want to do what I said about upgrading them, whatever, because that's the only place we've got a shipyard. So basically that's turn 1. Turn 2, we go out, grab these minerals. This one grabs these minerals. And then turn 3, well, we should do that. And then turn 3, he's going to come in here, drop these minerals off. And he's going to... Alright, we're going to get 3 this time. Is that because we had 1 already? Yeah, it is. So I suppose sometimes you can get that. Drop that off there. Okay, that's 3 turns. And we're back. Just moving that back up. And this is economic phase 5. That was kind of quick. Yeah, when you've not got any ships to move about though, that's what's going to happen. Right, so economic phase 5, I'm going to remember this time and take the minerals off. There's 2 of them there, by the way. So that's 5, 10, and then there's 1 there as well that we dropped off. That's not quite right. There we go. Right, so our actual colony income this time is going to be 20, 35, 38, 41, 42, 43. Is that right? There's no checking. 20, 35, 38, 41, 42, 43. Yeah, 43. We carried 4 over. Right, I forgot what I said there. 43, wasn't it? 20, 35. Yeah, 43. So 43. And then we got 15 minerals. Pipelines still just the 2. I'll get rid of these. Which gives us a total of 50, 62, 64. Now, our maintenance this time, we've got 2 battle cruisers. Their hull points are 2 each. We've got nothing else. So that's 4. So it leaves us with 60 to spend, which is nice. Okay. This is economic phase 5. So, I mean, it seems like I'm settled on what we've got. Well, I don't know. I mean, if I did have enough points to have built another scout there, I probably would have done. But as for getting a colony ship out there again, I don't think I want to bother with that. There is 1 more minerals left, that's all. And we know this is a planet. Remember, we need a scout. Or, well, not necessarily a scout. The battle cruisers could go in there, but if we know it's a planet, if I can afford a scout, I'll get one. I think that's where we're at. So 60 points now. I actually could take attack and defense here for 40 points. If I did that, I'd want to upgrade the battle cruisers, so I'd want to keep 4 points back. That's 44. That still leaves me 16. I mean, technically, you could buy 1 other battle cruiser. Leave yourself that'd be 1 point left. I mean, the 4 points that I added there, they get carried over to do the upgrades, but either that or 16 points. You Could buy a scout for 6. With a wavy 10. And destroyers are 9. They cost 9. I just, yeah, not really sure I see the need. I'd like to get to ship size 5, which allows me then to build battleships, which are A class. They've got a hull size of 3 as well, which is something to think about. Because the other thing is, you could upgrade your shipyards. I don't think I need to do that. I think if I buy one more shipyard, and then I've got 6, I can build 2 battleships. And a shipyard's only 6 points. How about we buy a scout and a shipyard? Upgrade defense and attack. And then maybe try and upgrade attack to 30. Then again, shouldn't you, if you're just going to keep your ships there, Grant, what's the point in upgrading them if you're going to upgrade this more? Just keep the points. Until round 7. Then again, looking at where, if he spawns there, then we get to go first, remember? So we move here, he moves here, we move into there to defend it, and he moves in and we have a battle. If he spawns down here, I'm not sure how he bothers about going through the alien ships, but it doesn't matter. This is going to be as close as the movement is. They always move towards the closest player colony, but if 2 colonies are equidistant, then a DM will always move towards the colony that is larger in CPs. If more than one equidistant colony is the same size, then the DM will move towards the colony that brings it closest to the player's home planet. And if it's still tied, it says it's the player's choice, but I think I would randomly roll a dice for that, because you could possibly pick a better place for yourself, which seems a bit off. Yeah, if it goes here, this is probably a bad one, because it would probably come here, but then it would reach there in 2 movement points, whereas us 1, 2, 3 movement points here would be okay. And if it went there, this would be his target. I think we can reach that in the same amount as well. So this is probably the dodgiest one. It's close to that we can't get to, but if we happen to lose that, then we lose that, and so be it. I'm just thinking, obviously, I could move my battle cruisers out, but you don't know where it's going to come from. I think you've got to wait. But I could possibly move my battle cruisers in here, so that I'm only 2 away from this one. If it did spawn here, then we've got some defence for it in time. And you could still get back, if you're there, you could still get 1, 2, 3 back to this one. But as soon as I move my battle cruisers out the shipyard area, I then can't upgrade them. So, hold on, no, Grant. Remember that you've got to spend a turn not moving to upgrade them as well, so you need to consider that. Okay, my 60 points, I'm just going to do what I said, I think. So I'm going to spend on attack and defense. Yeah, well, you can't spend 2 on attack, for instance, or 2 on defense. So, yeah, let's do that. So, going to do attack 1, defense 1. That's 40 points. So, A1 for 20, and D1 for 20. That's 40. I said I need to keep 4, but I'm not sure I do, because don't think I'm going to upgrade them just yet anyway. But let's do, what did I say, a scout and a shipyard? Yeah, let's do shipyard times 1. They're only 6, are they? Or is it 8? 6. And then a scout times 1 for 6 as well. So 20, 40, 52 leaves me 8. So I could do the upgrades on these ships. And let's just, yeah, I've been jumping ahead there a little bit because this is where this side, and this is where your rubber needs to come in and rub things out. So that last turn, I mean, my scouts should have been getting marked in here as well with the different technologies and whatever, but we've not really upgraded our technology until now. We've not done a movement. We're not going to do movement. We're unlikely to be doing any of these. These are the special ones along here that you might get. So it's really about attack and defense. And you'll see that for DDs and scouts here, they can only go up to attack 1. That's because their hull size is 1. You can only upgrade your technology and then attack and defense up to your hull size. So like cruisers can go up to 2. Battle cruisers can only go up to 2 because their hull size is 2. However, battleships, their hull size is 3. And dreadnoughts, so they could go up to attack level 3. Same as with defense. So yeah, I'm not going to bother putting that. Well, I might have to put the scout in. So what are we getting? We got a shipyard and a scout. So hang on, shipyards upgrade automatically. So well, this should be a 6 underneath this 5, I would think. So we've upgraded that. We've got 6 shipyards. So we can build, well, this turn we could only build 5 points worth of hull, but we only built a scout and a shipyard. So we only spent 1 actually. So scout number 1, and he's obviously got to come in here as well. Right. But the 2 battleships were built the turn before, while we had 0 attack and 0 defense. So battleship group number 1, sorry, battle cruiser, isn't it? Battleship. Battle cruiser group number 1 got purchased or built when our attack was 0. Okay, so that's what it's sitting at. And our defense was 0. Okay. Well, I suppose you should, because just in case, our tactics were 0 and our movement was 1. That's how you start. Oops. Well, look at what I'm drawing there. You start with a movement of 1. So that's it. That's incomplete. And you're meant to do that. I should have been doing that with the scouts earlier as well, but and then this scout that we've just purchased or built was scout number 1. But however, before we built scout number 1, we actually upgraded our attack to level 1 and defense to level 1. So he then gets built at that. So now these don't upgrade automatically. They stay at 0, but if I want to spend, this is where I could spend, because he's at a shipyard, I could spend 1 turn where they don't move at all and spend 2 points each for the 2 of them, because that's our hull size, and then don't need to rub it out, but just upgrade them to level 1 in attack and defense. Yeah, because it's 2 points and it upgrades everything. Yeah, that's right. That's what I read, wasn't it? So, but we'll leave that for now because we might wait. I'd like to increase my attack technology to level 2, I think. So that was, well, hang on, I've not put, no, that's right. We had 8 points left over. Bought a shipyard, bought a scout. Yeah, 8 points left. Okay. Yeah. Right, see we're 39 minutes in there. I had to go and pause for quite a bit. I did finish the economic phase, almost, didn't I? I've moved this counter, we've done all this. Increase our colonies, again, So this becomes a 5, and this becomes a 5, and then this flips to a 3. Oops. And then the other one over here flips to a 3. So I think I get the feeling that's a settled for that. So in economic phase 6, we'll end up these last two will upgrade to 5s, and then hopefully that's going to be enough for us to yeah, I think that's what I've settled on doing, isn't it? So that's that. We're now moving on to turn 1. Does that mean no? We brought another scout out, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Just in the hope that we can maybe get lucky in some deep space. As for our miners, there's nothing left. Oh no, there is one left. And again, like I say, I'm pretty sure this is a planet. So, well, it looks like the scouts better going this way and just trying to grab some of them. So I'm going to put the miner, just head it over here. We'll bring in the scout. Now hold on, yeah, we've got some upgrade possibilities to consider. The scout's fine, that's upgraded anyway. It was purchased after we'd done the attack. Well, at the same time we'd done the attack defence. And this miner's going to come down here, grab that minerals. I think that's it. Now, we've only got 2 battle cruisers. Yeah, I mean we're going to need more than that. And possibly want to consider, well no, you were talking about wanting to upgrade your attack again. I think if I upgrade my attack once more, battle cruisers are 5 strength, so attack 1 increases our attack to 6, and obviously attack 2 increases it to 7. That's as far as we can go with the battle cruisers anyway. And if we've got an upgrade of defense 1, remember these guys don't have this just yet, but we've got a built-in defense 1, and we would get 1 more defense from the technology. I mean, technically we could upgrade to technology level 2 in defense, because we've got all sides of 2 and get that as well, but it's all points, isn't it? And then ship size 5 we kind of want to get to at some point as well. So if you look at them, well, if I skip defense 2 and just go for attack 2 and ship size 5, that's 50 points we need for the 2. I think I'd maybe just settle with that. We've got 6 shipyards, which allows us to build either 3 battle cruisers or 2 battleships if we get to ship size 5. So if you're only going to upgrade attack once more, it's still better to do that. I think I'm going to do that at the end of this turn. What is this? That's going to be, oh no, hold on. Yeah, this would be economic phase 6. Am I leaving things too late here? 7 Doomsday machine comes in. Oh, might be. Could I do ship size 5 and attack? That'll be 50 points. What did we get from that last one? We got 64. Got a bit of maintenance now though. Yeah, we got 15 points in minerals as well there though, so although our colonies have upgraded a little bit, I don't know. Right, okay. Well, you've got your movement first, Grant, so I don't know why you're faffing about with other things. So, does that mean moved? Move my 2 miners and move my scout. Yeah, is that me? Oh yeah, I'm contemplating what if I'm going to not move my battle cruisers and upgrade them. How many points we carrying over? 8. See, if I decide to upgrade them next next turn, before the Doomsday ship arrives, that's better, isn't it? I mean, you could potentially skip ship size 5 and get attack 2, defense 2, then upgrade. Mind you, that's 60 points for attack. Attack and defense 2 are both 30 points each. So I might not be able to do that and upgrade the ships. Okay, well, whatever. I don't think I'm upgrading them this turn then. So, but don't want to move them from the shipyard either, so they're just going to sit tight. Oh, let's see what happens. Okay. So we've moved. There's no combat. There's no exploration. That is turn 1 done. Move on to turn 2. Turn 2, this miner comes back, bringing the minerals. Oops. Where's the scout heading? There. Right, so this miner can come up into asteroids, and the scout goes in here, and we'll just have a go at that, I think. And then we get lucky if it's a space wreck or 10 minerals, we've got our miner waiting. So that is turn 2, no exploration, no combat, no exploration. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to move in though. Well, unless you took a big gamble. Nah, there's no point in doing that, I don't think. Just leave the miner sitting, I think. So, well, this other miner then. Well, I suppose he's better heading across. Because I've only got the one scout out there, so let's move him into there. I'm not going to move that miner, and we're going to move that scout into there. Well, this is turn 3. So, exploration up here into deep space. Looking for some. Oops, I'm spilling things out the cup. Hang on, let me shuffle that up again. Hoping for something good. Right, here we go. Oh, come on. Danger again. Yeah. Yeah, no, we just purchased that scout anyway, didn't we? Ugh, oh well. Right, let's turn 3 over. Right, it's moving along. Okay, that's the end of turn 3. What did I have? 40 minutes almost. So we're moving now into. Oh, I can't got that right. Yeah. So we're moving into economic phase 6. So next time we flip that over, that's where the first Doomsday machine arrives. So we're going to collect colony income. We only got 5 minerals there. Oops. Which was here. So I'll take that off. Right, so we've got 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 43, 40. Oh, there's another 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and the 20 is 45, and 6 is 51, isn't it? So we're going to max out next turn at 55, won't it be? So it's 51, did I say? 20, 30, 45. Yeah, 51. 51, only 5 minerals. We carried over 8 though, so we lost the scout as well. So 51, minerals are 5. Go away. And then, yeah, pipeline's still 2. What did I say it was? 9 for us to do it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there's us one up in profit. And we're going to get another maybe 6 or 7 or 6 or 8 maybe, depending on what happens here. Yeah, it's turn 10 when the last one comes in, isn't it? So it's worth it in the long run, but not by an awful lot here. I mean, maybe if I'd done some more. I think if you get planets round about you close where you can grab them quick and whatever. Depends how the planets come out. So, anyway. 51, 59, 64, 66. So, not much different from the last one because we got 15 minerals on the last one. 66 are maintenance. We lost the scout. We've got 2 battle cruisers. Which are 4. So, that's it. Just 4. So, we've got 62. Right. So the thing is, we can't do attack defense. Well, we could do attack defense, but that only leaves us 2 points left over, and we would have needed 4 to upgrade both the battle cruisers. And I probably think we need more ships now as well. The other thing was ship size. Well, that's not essential just as of yet. So do we buy attack 2, and then keep 4 points to upgrade the 2 ships? Can we buy ship size 2? Ship size 5 now. That's 50. You could, but you're not getting another. I think I'd quite like to buy another battle cruiser. Don't know. Maybe I have left things a little late. Right. Definitely buy an attack 2 for 30 points. Okay, so that is here. Yeah, I think we'll just take our chances with defense 1 then. Whether that's a mistake or not. So I've got 32 left. And what are they? They're 15, so I can't buy 2 of them. I can only buy 1, can't I? Because I need 4 points to upgrade the other 2 ships. So 15 would be 45, leaving me 17. I don't think there's any point doing ship size. Shipyards. Well, base. We've not got a base yet. It's 12 points for a base. We could maybe just get that out of the way. You know, so just have it in our home planet. No, you not got. Well, no, you do have a choice. Shipyards and bases can be built at any colony. You've only got access to 2 bases though, but they're really strong. A base, well, I showed already. A base is a class A with 7 attack, 2 defense, 3 hull strength. So I would have the ability. Well, hold on. Does the base? See, I don't think the base needs to build with its hull strength as well, does it? I don't think that matters. I think both shipyards and bases don't need the shipyards. We've looked at this before. Bases, where are you? Special bases. Bases are not built by shipyards. Only one built base, maybe built in a single hex, no hex. They have more than one base. Once in play, a base may not move. Base participates in combat select group. Bases do not incur maintenance costs, and also bases upgrade as well. Like shipyards do, they don't need to be upgraded. I mean, yeah, I could put a base, but we don't know where the Doomsday machine's coming in from. I could put a base here, and then the Doomsday machine comes in for that side. So it's kind of wasted. However, if I put in my home planet, we can just gather there for the last fight, and then we've got the base there. That's 12 points though, but you could just keep the 12 points until you're ready to build the base, Grant. Is that not more sensible? It doesn't have maintenance. Yeah, you'd be as well just keeping the points. Because if for instance the Doomsday Machine comes here, I could then keep the 12 points and build the base. Well, no, you're not going to have time to do that though, eh? That's the thing. No, because if the Doomsday Machine spawns here, there's not another economic turn for you to build the base. So you just have to... You could take a gamble and build it here right now. But like I say, Doomsday Machine spawns here, it's useless. That's why we could just completely defend on our home planet. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to build a base on home planet. Just because I've got the spare points. I mean, yeah, like I say, as long as you just keep the points, so grand. Isn't it just better just to keep the points? It doesn't use your shipyard's hull points to build. The worry is you get carried away and you spend the points on something else and then forget about the base. Right, actually, can I buy 1527? 57, it leaves me 5. Yeah, I only need 4. Oh, let's just do it. I'm faffing about here too much. So, ship size. What are battleships? They're 20 points to spend. 40. Could I get ship size 5 next turn and 2 battleships? That's 60 points. What did I say I'm going to have? 55. And there's no guaranteed minerals. And we lost the scout. That's only 57 points, Grant. And you've got some maintenance costs. So let's not buy the base. So that you can maybe do that. Right, okay. That's me decided. I'm just going to buy one more battleship. Battle cruiser, sorry. Or... yeah, I think so. Right, so I'm going to buy one more battle cruiser times 1 for 15. So 30, 45. That's going to add to your maintenance as well, the Grant. 45, 62 leaves me 17. I think I'm just going to carry that forward. Right, so 17. Right. So one more battlecruiser. The thing is here, well, let's do it properly then. What else did I do? Upgrade my attack level to level 2. Yeah. So this is how it should be properly, but so battlecruiser 2, there's just one of them is going to be built here too. And the reason I can't add that to that group is because we've not upgraded Battlecruiser 1. And Battlecruiser 2 comes in with that attack technology of 2. So, Battlecruiser 2 has attack technology of 2, whereas Battlecruiser 1 still has 0. It has defense of 1, and it still has tactics of 0. Oops, that was messy. Tactics is 0, and then movement of 1. And then, but I'm going to spend the first turn of movement next turn to upgrade both these two battle cruisers in group 1. So then they'll go from 0 to 2, 0 to 1, and then we can combine the two battle cruiser groups and just get rid of that counter and make that a 3, because then they'll have the same technology. I mean, you could skip ahead and probably sort of say, look, I'm just going to put that in the same group because I'm going to upgrade them right away come turn 1, but I'm going to have to stop here, so I want to make sure that, yeah, and the scout's away as well, so I can rub that out, but I don't think well, that's the other thing, you could have bought another scout, Grant, could you? Should I? I maybe should. Well, it can't benefit from attack level 2 anyway because we've got a hull size of 1. Well, I'm going to use 4 to upgrade. That leaves me 13. Spend 6, that leaves me 7. I kind of want to keep the money for the base though. So no, I don't think I'm going to. Just going to do what I said there. And that's fine. Right, so jumping down here and just going to wrap things up now. We've done this, we've done this, we've done this. This didn't apply. We've done this, and the final thing to do, and this will be the last of this as well, is upgrade these 2 colonies to 5. Yeah, I reckon this video playthrough might not be as long as I thought. Because that's us right up into round 7 now, so at the end of these 3 turns we're going to see the Doomsday Machine, the first one. Like I say, my income's going to be 20, 30, 40, 55, but no minerals out there and no way of exploring either. Well, I say no way of exploring, but I mean I don't want to chuck my battle cruisers out into deep space, so we're just going to have to hope that that's going to be enough. I don't know. I haven't played the game as much to be able to say if that does sound like it's good enough or not, to be honest. So we'll find out. Right, I better wrap up for now. That's probably me for tonight. And yeah, just finishing up where we should be. That should be in turn 1. You can see we've just finished economic phase 6. First Doomsday Machine comes in, economic phase 7. So we've got 3 turns. And one of the turns we've got to remember, we've got to upgrade the 2 battle cruisers. So basically we're going to have 3 battle cruisers only against the first Doomsday Machine. The shipyards count as well if we're defending in there. However, I'm going to hopefully build another couple. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm up there or not. This could be a bit iffy. It might depend when the machine comes in. Like I say, we've got 3 of our colonies across here, so if it was to go here, wipe that colony out, and possibly, I don't know if it would go for this one or not, before then heading that way. I'm not 100% sure. I think it needs to be going closer to my home. I'm not sure though. It might actually go boom, boom, boom. Because it's 1, 2, 3 away from my home. There it would be 1, 2, 3. It's not getting further. And there it would be 1, 2, 3. I mean, if that was the case, I think we would have to come down here and defend. Which means you're not really getting used to the base unless you're able to put it in there. And you're not getting shipyards, so you're just relying on your battle cruisers. Which might not be enough. Okay, we'll see what happens anyway. Right, I'll hopefully be back tomorrow with another part. Okay, cheers.